in this knockout stage, you do have to also think about this as FNOP had a pretty early exit out of
Hey, good
out of Swiss
afternoon.
stage, whereas
Yeah,
Falcon
I
Boy
know
with
it's
more games
late.
had a bit more time
I
to
mean, late
bump
for
those
me,
those
but I have
points.
decided to come,
So I think overall,
come
you know,
live
we're looking
since
at it.
I've been doing
It's fair.
while I'm watching. I made this arrange already, so it won't be like, it would be a long video. So what I did, I already laid the colors or the beads that I will use for the, I call it Christmas necklace. Okay, so yeah, so this is now, and I have before I start with that, I have a bad news. Remember, Dana called it mermaid necklace, but see, it's supposed to be like three of these big shells, abalone shells. But unfortunately, the last one that I was doing this, the last one it broke, so that changed everything. So what I did is to go with this and try doing this one instead. This is not the necklace. I use Amazonite beads from Gianna. I am not so happy. I actually don't like the end. This one. I really wanted the three shells, but unfortunately I can't do that. I can't do that now since one is broken. So I I use this instead. But I'm not so happy with this one. I might restring or redo this one with another beats maybe. So this is just an update. Maybe you're wondering because I said I will be back to finish that necklace, but unfortunately I can't now since what happened. And I'm also, yeah, if you're hearing a background noise, I'm also watching the M6 Mobile Legend, game online. So that's what you're hearing. I hope it's not too loud that you can hear my voice. So I should start. I'll be using this yarn or thread, and like a needle will be this thin wire. So I will just use and yeah, start beading. I made some choices. This like here, but I hi Moena, hi Danielle. So
yeah, it could happen. Could happen. I don't doubt anymore. I mean, there's times even in NACT when we thought things weren't going to happen and the world was surprised. And if I've learned anything from watching the M Series, it's been full of surprises and full of upsets. So as we get to game 2, we'll have to see where it goes.
And for the Falcon fans out there,
this will be my fun Christmas necklace.
stretch, right? That was the one.
Well, not for me. I'll not be wearing this, but for the occasion, if somebody might maybe want this, it's available, and it will be one of its kind because it's made by me.
So far, it's clear that the numbers don't lie. Kelra above and beyond. The question is, what do y'all see in Benny that
Just
might be the game
a
changer?
little hard for the small beats to come. I mean, pass through that thread.
I think it's you're in a spot where maybe the goal isn't to exactly beat the Kelra. Homie's up to find the cracks in the rest of the team, right? Homie's a 5-time MVP in M6 so far. Top 1.
But I'm using this. These are, I believe, glass beads. This is green, like a jade, made to look like a jade. I don't know if you can call that a baking glass. I'm not sure, but it's green.
With Benny, they say he's like the best Bruno out in Myanmar. So maybe if he gets the Bruno in his hands. it could be the difference. But as we are
And
now
I have red, yellow, green,
jumping the final
and
knockout stage, day 2.
yellow, yes.
Falcons
The
rise
blue.
to the occasion to even out this
So it's like the basic colors of Christmas lights, you know.
Fnatic Onyx answering back. A respect for Brusco's and Matilda. And it's just another day in the office for Fnatic Onyx, banning out the usual banning issue shit.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple overall. My guess is
Hello,
FNOF once again is
for
going to
people
force
watching.
FNOF into some sort of
Give me a
trade.
thumbs up, guys. Share me out and subscribe if you haven't.
FNOF's book and banning out the
I am
Granger.
from the
Now,
Philippines.
this
Good
time,
afternoon.
Fnatic Onyx have that choice between the Suyo or the Bruno, but I don't think they're going to ban either, man. I think they're willing to throw the trade out. They are
This
comfortable
blue
enough
is
to be like,
difficult
"Fine,
to-
pick which one do you want, man? Because we're going to get 2 powers back. Hilda's still open.
I think it has
Joe's
too
still
small.
open. So many options, and they ban out the high lows. So now
Maybe I
FCON
can
is
make
in
it
the sticky
or
situation once again. This is
change
what FCON
it.
was supposed to do last game.
Yep, and FNOF made it happen from blue, red this time. They did it blue, now it's in red. They go, all right. They get the Bruno, and now FNOF can go Suyo X, Suyo Hilda.
Suyo Hilda, Suyo whatever, honestly.
But it puts Falcon in a good situation, right? Like we said, Benny's definitely comfortable on this Bruno, but Fnatic on it. Not going to waste any time. 2 heavy hitters, the Joe and the Joy.
And the Joey has been known to do very well against the Suyo. It can win out in the 1v1s. We've seen so many junglers win out against the Suyo. It's one of the few junglers right now who go to like toe-to-toe in terms of just 1v1. So now I found out to think maybe they don't pick the Suyo. Maybe they go for something like the Alpha. Mobius again. This one looks a little better against the Joy and the Cho.
Yep.
So maybe it's not completely.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
So in the first phase alone,
I appreciate that a lot.
Are again hedging on Royal Milk. A lot of their big wins in Swiss, and even in the opening.
And I decided to come because I want to sleep early because tomorrow morning I'll be going somewhere. I'll go thrifting and I will be waking up too early. And I'll go early to, you know,
I like this game.
so I can go first. I can, like, early bird catches the worm.
Being off the table, you still have the Moskov, you still have the Natan
The Layla.
doing really good.
The Layla. We saw it from Keller before against the Bruno.
That's right.
I'm just saying, we can't count Keller out.
No.
I'm not even worried about his goal pick because it doesn't really feel like it matters that much. Like, he'll make ends meet with whatever you give him.
Exactly. I don't know how hilarious would it be, but just as well, very justified that Falcon bans the Baya and the
And I will
Layla.
try
And then they allow the
to
fair pick on the
do
Moskov.
You know, it'd be funny.
something with the
You know, especially you putting the
lock
extra lane up against the
or glass. I will not be using any sterling glass or anything like that. I'll be trying to make use of this beads to serve as its lock. We'll see how it goes. Trying to invent or yeah.
Keller is left alone. Keller's good, but not, no peel good.
I'm on the mind of FCON jungle right now. And Alpha's gone. Suyo is open, but I think
Going
FNOF
too
wants to
far
go
from
Suyo.
actually
I'm
doing
almost looking last, slot 5, they go for maybe an assassin here. Maybe it's time to bring out something like that, the Haya, something along those lines. We know they have that type of jungler in their kit, and it could be troublesome for the Fards and the rest of this.
But the stats say Suyo has a better score over Joy.
Is Fnatic in the 1v1?
Exactly. Is Fnatic on it? Go on to say, you know what? You don't know the beast. You don't know the Sigma jungler. You haven't seen him mewing. Look smack Sigma. Ohio fan attacks. You haven't. So maybe they'll allow that. And that's exactly what they're saying here.
I mean, they go for it, and it will work. I mean, it can work. It's pretty much whoever gets the first few kills, right? From what we've seen, we saw yesterday, we saw Joy win out sometimes. We saw the Suyo win out. Whoever scales a bit quicker is gonna win out.
Yeah, right now you are seeing that Claude picked up. He's gonna have a little bit of that survivability working inside of Jonas' favor. I mean, he was already hard to kill before, right? But now it's gonna be even more challenging. Not to mention, you should be able to still get in to the more tankier composition with that Phobias and that Sig on the other side.
And there's the Suyo confirmed. You still need a mid laner. What does VX have to pick up here? Vex is open.
Vex is open.
Eve is open
Eve is
too.
still open. We saw the Eve take from FNOF yesterday and it did wonderful together. They could go for something like a Root. Oh no, they still need a mid. Vex. Oh, there you go.
This may be not for everyone because it's too colorful, but you know, hey, it's for Christmas.
It's a little scary. They're picking that into multiple counters.
Well, they can go the glue. I would have said Vexana just for the fact that you could deny the glue from
Yeah,
Fnatic
but
Money.
blue gets hard countered.
You're gonna get blown up.
Yeah, you're gonna get blown up. Fairness destroys.
Oh, true.
Blue.
That is true.
Keep it simple. Put Kirk on the Edith.
Did you see
That's
Kirk
the
last night?
signature.
Did you see
Monstrous.
Kirk last night?
He did not.
Monster.
Alright, you all know he did die. So, with that said, let's throw it over to our casters. Calling game number 2. Nice with Ian. Let's go.
You know who saw Kirk last night? We did. And everybody else saw Kirk's performance, but also Phobius and Benny's Bruno this time around, man. I gotta say, it was an electrifying game of 1. But this draft this time for Falcon Esports, is it gonna be enough to take them into the series and even it out 1-1 here?
You know, I do have to agree with Trex, man. You picked up the Ferrari
Just too small, so
natural
try
colors of
to
the Ferraris.
find
They're just
another
gonna
bigger-
burn through.
I mean,
And then
yellow with a
let's
bigger
see
hole.
how Falcon will respond to Fnatic.
They've got to respond. They both have comfort picks leading into this game. And really, when it comes down to it, you got to be able to contain the lightning that is Fnatic Philippines. We'll see if Falcon can soar high. Game number 2, jumping to the land of Dawn. It breaks down to Viz, Dax, and King Kong in the jungle. This time, Dax, also a pick that he loves to take into the games. We'll see how he answers mid lane. He gets a lot of action early on, especially when we see the
It's
show
hard.
in play. And this time, they'll try to secure the buffs and the early rotations.
Change.
But ain't got anything sticking out so far emblem-wise for you when we get a preview of it.
Not so much. It's just that Dax again resulted to the impurity, so you know that he wants to go for the sustain.
What's happening?
Not so much
They're probably not
that
run out
for
of
that
yellow
kill.
because
Unbothered. Quantum Charge Master Assassin. He wants to go aggressive.
let me see
in the gold.
how long
gold
this
lane.
is
This is what I
now.
love about Kirk too. Kirk loves the war cry emblem on the Edith. There's a reason why he gets so many kills when he does pick it. Such a comfort pick for him, and we've even seen him go to the extent of
17
just taking
inches.
Lords alone. So, it's
So
something that Falcon Esports wants to go ahead and keep in
this
consideration.
yellow
On the
cooperate.
early and poking going back and forth. Brusco loves to be pretty aggressive on the go. But King Kong too on this side of the jungle. Oh,
Oh, Kurt, okay. Our Chatter Flicker combination. Here comes King Kong. Might be able to take down Pax. Super Friends once again shining for the Super family. They want to extend their lead by trying to go for Royal Milk. But again, Brusco will disengage. That was a huge response coming in from Super Friends.
big response, King 7. He'll be in trouble. Brusco taking a couple shots. 1 kick, 2 kicks. Gone. Super Fritz will pick up the kill.
The aggression of the mid-roam combination paired up with King Kong's fast farming. This was actually what the panel has been saying. In terms of statistic, Suyo has a better win rate compared to Joy, but again, Trek said it's all going to boil down to who's going to farm up faster. And so far, King Kong is one level ahead of Dax.
I'm wondering how this matchup will play a part. You know, we saw this answer already. Benny, oh, in trouble. The feathered airstrike finds the mark, and now the fight for the turtle's gonna break out.
Inferno Pursuit, they're going to try and work on Kurt. Kurt pops his ultimate, but gets pulled up.
I'm
and
watching
hit the Queller,
MLBB,
a traitor from
M6,
Falcon
okay?
Esports. And now
That's
they're
what
gonna
you're
transition
hearing.
to the turtle. Let's see how Brusco and Super Friends will react.
I don't know who's winning.
They're just gonna give this
Philippines,
up,
of course.
Falcon
Yeah.
Esports will get the
Ha.
objective.
Oh,
They secure
shoot.
the turtle. Meanwhile,
That
they'll
broke.
leave it up to F0 to find something else.
The
Where a
wire.
ton of gold go in the hands of Kelra here as he pushed in. Still, of course, working on that first item. He get the level 2 boots though to help with some of the trades against the Bruno. So we see
I
that
don't think I
little extra
have
physical defense to
why
deal
I
with that,
have a
because
few
this
left.
Is a matchup that, yeah, maybe some people
Why did
wouldn't
not
like
let
to
me
play the Bruno.
finish?
I mean, Bruno obviously just massive win rate right now, pick rate as well. the clock so much, not so much so. You know, it's specific goal laners and players that really like to utilize this, and Kelro being one of them. Actually, we just see a lot of the goal laners from the
Try
Philippines like
to
go for the
use
quad,
this one.
and it's always something they can take into consideration later in the game where they split push on the map.
Yeah, and I think that's why Fnatic Onyx Philippines early rotated up top, because we've been talking about this a while ago that they normally don't engage in gold lane, but in this case, since the opposing team has the Bruno and Killer has an unfavorable hero in this squad, they have to work on the gold lane. But right now, Royal Link with Infernal Pursuit.
You're gonna go in, Kurt. A little bit of help. Still left. Will flicker on out defensively. So gonna be just fine. Now still the fight. Gonna disengage both sides, but some battle spells, ultimates used in that exchange. There's the kick though.
And the Feathered Airstrike, BX7 though, with another realm to try and save KidX. Brusco forced to use the flicker. So that was still a good initiation, counter initiation for Falcon Esports. They did, however, lose their nether realm.
This is tight, yellow.
Part of this again too is just to be able to contain, you know, allowing your Trailblazers to get the buffs. Now look at King Kong. He can actually go in. Looks like it was taken, so Dax, no purple buff for him.
You were just about to say that the Trailblazers did get the buffs and King Kong already stole one. 1.2k gold lead for Fnatic Onyx Philippines. But still Falcon Esports, so still putting on, trying to control the higher ground in third pocket. They want to go for the neutral objective as much as possible to try and delay Fnatic Onyx Philippines' fast rotation. This is how you keep up with the tempo of Fnatic. You can't go for kills, go for those objectives.
We're gonna go for a feather airstrike. There's the kick.
Okay, paired up with a feathered airstrike, a mega kill coming in from Super Prince, but they're gonna answer back by taking down Brusco as well. They have full control over this turtle, but King Kong will make it in time.
I'm not sure if he's gonna get there in time. Dax will get the turtle.
And the primal round coming in from Kirk, but BX7 goes in with the nether realm. Look at King Kong with electric. He's gonna take down one more, make it two. No trade for Falcon. They did, however, get the turtle, but Fnatic Onyx Philippines will transition in the mid lane.
Benny making his way alongside Dax. They will hold on to the turret. Benny taking a couple shots, but Kelvin now taking that, but he's going to be fine.
Oh,
And
shoot,
meanwhile,
I
down
made a
the bottom
mistake.
side, King Kong just push it in. There's the kick.
Oh, and
This
feathered airstrike
should be
reached
red.
KidX, forcing him to use the Sacred Hammer to evade. And again, how many times have we seen King Kong? Actually, we don't see it because it's always an off-count kill on the bottom lane, Daisu.
He's everywhere and anywhere that he needs to be. It just seems like FNOP continuing on now. Benny could be in trouble.
Okay, there's still no Jikando. Okay, it's connected, but Benny, okay, we know that Benny is one of the best Bruno players, not just in a specific region, but actually in the whole M6. And now he has to step up, especially when it reached the 16-minute mark, where Bruno is really activated, can go for a potential comeback up against Fnatic Onyx Philippines. But in order to do that, the rest of the members from Falcon need to step up and try to extend the game to that mark.
This is what FNOP likes to do. They like to play on all fronts, all lanes. You know, feather airstrike just to go ahead and get that limit test in on Royal Milk. Does get brought down under half health, but he's going to be fine. Essentially, it's Falcon Esports to go in and adjust, you know, side of lanes, top side too, maintain what they can. And like you mentioned, Benny, he needs to get to the point where, you know, he has the space to work with. He can actually go ahead and utilize the setup from KidX, hopefully later on, and they can even rely on Royal Milk to stay that home side again.
They're gonna easily burst down KidX right away. Not even a single
See?
reaction from Falcon Esports. Now gonna transition up top.
The
And
lane.
they can't go on Benny.
Benny in trouble, sliding tackle in. Brusco one hit away, would both get it. Still alive, and they pick up a kill now on Benny.
Oh, that was a quick response for Fnatic.
Oh, it's
Onyx
22,
Philippines.
so it's
Their power
enough.
fight is now Super Prince with the feather airstrike paired up with the flicker.
So,
Oliver goes in with the
it's
return
okay.
of BX7 with another round, but it's not gonna out-to-take the
Hey,
damage.
like the
Kelvin
lane.
with a
That's it
1-2
is.
win. That's gonna be a double kill for King Kong. And just like that, in your words, Naisu, Fnatic Onyx Philippines, they're just too damn good.
Right now, they are charged up and ready to go. They'll get this turtle as well. It is still 2-1 in terms of turtles, but man, every fight that's going right now, it's FNOP
So I
that
cut
comes
this
out on
one.
top of it. They have to be able to take down Super Prince. I mean, we've seen the utilization of the flicker defensively, aggressively, and everything. So, Falcon Esports, they want to be able to lock someone down, but who do they get? Because even when you think they're actually going to be able to kind of withstand a forced fight. It's either Kirk or it's Brusco. Every time that flicker is available to Brusco, he's going in, trying to set up a kick here. Now at this point,
This
they're
end
not
is
responding to
tangled.
Esports, trying to find out what they can. And when you're looking at the damage, the amount of damage that's being done here, they just need more time to farm up.
I use this one, the
The
green
fact that they
one.
have this fairness in their favor, it's
Cabo
not the same
green
amount
or
of damage first that comes
moss
out from
green, I
Super
think.
You know, at this point, Super Friends is really trying to force PX7 to use the nether realm right away before they fully commit, but here comes the play. Oh, he can do plus flicker combination, gonna break down Royal,
Okay,
Inferno versus not
I
gonna be
think I
enough now again,
can
the
safely
transition
cut
onto
this
that.
one from here.
Will they overcommit though? They don't have minions, and under the current, they might go over the discipline route and just walk away.
Falcon at this point trying to get what they can across the map. It's probably going to be this tier 1, but they get the information that you guys might want to back off from that. There's a rotation that comes through from Fnatic, Onyx, PH.
No, I need to figure out how to end this.
Won't dive into that, but they will work on the tier 2 turret now. Pick 7 joining them up. Not going to go down just yet, but Super Prince.
And they're striking the
I
connect
plan
forcing PX7
of-
to have to walk away. Zoning them out, and Atlantic Philippines, they're gonna have
Yeah, I'll
minions
stick
under the
with
lane, and they're gonna
my
commit
plans. So I'll be
mid
pulling
push.
out
'Cause right now they have a 7.3k gold lead at this point. You're
One.
free to do anything.
Yeah, we have this kind of lead. It's really, you have to be very
Red
careful
out
how you
of-
approach some of these fights. Even into this first
It's
Lord,
hard though.
if Falcon Esports approaches it and
How will
gets
they do
out,
it?
plays out of position, I would say even if Kid X gets that implosion set up, again, mind you, they've got a couple of things to work out. There's the kick from Brusco.
Plus the Fed and airstrike forcing P7 to use the nether realm right away. King
Or
Kong
maybe-
back. Whoa. Okay, manages to get an implosion, but Brusco picks up the kill.
I don't
Royal out
need
the far
to.
away. Here comes the Fnatic on it, Philippines. Kirk with a primal wrath, but they're gonna answer right back and take down one Fnatic member down.
Oh, Super Prince.
That's 2 kills for Fnatic on in Philippines in exchange for Kirk.
He's keeping Dax there. Dax gonna go ahead and reject, but King Kong will jump in. Super Prince waiting patiently, relying on Benny to come help him out. He wants to clear that way. Oh, there's a feathered edge strike. They're gonna cancel it out, so he doesn't get the one last hit, and Super Prince will back off, but they bought themselves enough time to secure the Lord for FNOP. King Kong waits a little bit longer, and there you go. Objective secure.
Fortunately for Falcon Esports, the Faram is actually scared off Super Prince's farce, so that was one more hit to Dax with a feathered airstrike. So Falcon Esports, they did not lose any bodies with Fnatic Onyx Philippines. They got the Lord uncontested, and now they're gonna try and make sure the minion waves are managed to try and take down all inhibitor turrets as much as possible with a 9.2k gold lead.
Again, it's a massive lead for them, so Falcon Esports backs against the wall. We saw a preview of the team fight potential. Even if an implosion is set up, they just don't have enough firepower right now. So this main idea might be to get a pick here. King Kong, though, elusive as he is on the joint, will be able to just freely get away. Still waiting for that Lord to push in. So if Falcon wants to stay in this game, with this kind of deficit, they've got to be able to pull the holy defense off. A miracle play, if you will. They try to hold on at the tier 2 in the mid. Kirk will jump in, gets the tackle out. Feather airstrike dropped down, and the shields are going to popping. There's Brusco once again as a threat, looking for the kick. They just get a couple shots to the base turrets as King Kong approaches in that bottom wave. And right now, Falcon Esports holding in, and this might be the moment, though, as this next powered up wave will push into the base.
Okay, Brusco has the conceal. He does have the flicker. But I think Fnatic Onyx Philippines, they're not going to overcommit because Falcon Esports made quick work of the mid lane minions and now going to transition onto the top and to the bottom. Fnatic Onyx Philippines trying to play as
Hey Myra, I'm sorry. I'm like too focused. I did not notice you're there.
Still, give it up to Falcon Esports, even despite being down this much. Hold on to their base.
I'm making a
even if it's just
Christmas-
barely in the mid lane. Looking at the items, you can see the glaring difference between the gold laners. Nearly 3,000 gold
Christmas
difference.
themed
And they're able to take a
necklace
risk
made
because
of
the
glass
back
beads,
end.
colorful glass beads. So now I'm trying to make the
once again, Fnatic Onyx Philippines came come with the electrifying mission, trying to go for the backline, but PX7 with a clutch in the rail, and all
Ending.
the while Keldra just worked on the top lane inhibitor turret, executed flawlessly by Fnatic, but a heads up
Don't know how
play
to
for
do
Kid X for
the
Falcon
lock
Esports.
Took them a little bit longer, but they got the 2 base turrets
Let's
down
see.
off of that lore take. And again, Kelra now picking up the Olympic Roar. As we were saying, the spark difference between the gold laner damage is massive. And so we're looking at another 5+ minutes, really, for Falcon Esports possibly to get back in fighting form. They might have to go ahead and give up even the next Lord at this point, unless they can somehow get a pick off. And I feel like that's what they've been trying to do, but it just hasn't worked. Because most of the times you have people like, you know, these heroes like the Joy that are just scouting things out, and King Kong can easily get away unless he's locked down properly. Picks up the Divine Glaive himself, so the amount of magic damage being utilized here between him and Super Prince, and even to an extent, Kirk is a massive.
On this side,
He started up, still looking to make a play up there on the top, trying to get that tier
making
1
sure
down.
we don't
Quick
have
work on this Lord Day.
An uncontested
are those
Lord.
earrings over on the
Fnatic
crowd?
Onyx Philippines.
No, they are necklaces too, which I did days back. This is with the, they have 14 karat gold, the findings, the class, and this is actually 18. It's a mix of 18 and 14 karat gold. The beads are, the gold beads are 14 karat glass, uranium glass. This with the rice pearls and for white 14 karat white gold vintage glass. So these are necklaces which I did, and those are available. These two, it's fun. This is for the Christmas. Don't think I can wear. I will be wearing this, but if there will be interest, they are available for sale.
Yeah, again, we have another round and Kitex can go in any kind of implosion. So Fnatic Onyx Philippines, even if they have this huge lead for
It is
4.9,
available
even if
for
they
sale,
have
I
the Lord,
mean.
even if they have damage coming in from Delta, the utility, the PX7 alone in that round is going to be enough for Falcon Esports. So out to
So,
2 to 3 seconds
how
worth of
will
damage
I
coming in from Fnatic Onyx Philippines
do the
and
lock?
eventually enable Benny to just wreak havoc up against Fnatic Onyx Philippines. Not mentioned, he did however pick up the Rose Gold meter as you mentioned, and he does have his Purify. So in terms of positioning, when it comes to those clashes, it's going to be also hard for Fnatic Onyx Philippines to lock down on Benny.
Sort of surprised, you know, with that, even with the lead that they have, based off speed, what we saw in game 1, how kind of slow they're taking that approach into the base, and part of it really is just because, for example, if one person goes down from FNOP and they overextend into a base push, that's a whole lot of gold going to whoever gets that kill for Falcon Esports. And if it's Benny, obviously he's pretty much there. I mean, he does have the itemization that he needs, still working on the last one. But you can already see it, you know, when they get a preview of the damage, when they're defending, it's there. And a Netherrealm alone is enough, no matter how behind PX7 was, for example. Netherrealm is enough utility, enough value to actually turn base defenses, where we've seen this even in previous competitive games for MLB before, where a Netherrealm, a clutch timing on it, can keep you into the game. So it's FNOP practicing that disciplined approach. You're still waiting for that Lord to come up.
I think I made
Not really
it
gonna be able to find
too.
anything from this, so rather just kind of out of stalemate until
I don't know if I
Falcon
can
Esports gets
still
in that
lower
defense mode again.
too big.
Fnatic Onyx Philippines,
It's okay.
just by the book, to try and get the
So
uncontested
just
word.
end this one with this speed.
If someone for Falcon Esports try to get information, get vision, for sure Fnatic Onyx Philippines won't be afraid to try
Or
and
this
dive down
big maybe.
first.
Yeah, this
Lord's
bigger
up here
bit.
now, so Falcon will just let it get
Let's
taken. They
do
know that even if they
this.
approach towards this, it's going to be on in an instant, as it is. Another Lord now in the hands of FNOP. This is most likely the one that could end the game. So have they bought enough time earlier on? We did say, you know, Falcon Esports is about 5 minutes. They got the 5 minutes. They made that work. That was one of the boxes they had to check. Now can they make this a team fight, a defense, to possibly turn the game in its favor? Again, they have, no turrets down. So they have to win a base defense and possibly swing towards the base of FNOP. And as they wait for that Lord to approach, FNOP will deal with the waves, managing them up. And this is one of the things, you know, Dax himself has good damage on the Zuyo, but he's nearly just got to wait for Kid X. If Kid X lands this implosion, it's going to be great, but already Kid X in trouble.
They got spotted out and bursted down. Kitex and Falcon will be popped. That's one number down for Falcon Esports, but Killer actually is not going to buy Kidex anymore. They want to go for the tower pit push.
Without
Wait,
Kinex,
who's
though, can they
winning?
even win this fight here? They're gonna break out.
Okay, they're going to zone out the members of Falcon Esports with defender airstrike. They're going to log on to the base and win game number 2 for Fnatic on it. Philippines.
Philippines won.
And also questionable positioning, punishing the positioning mistake, man. We don't even get to see Falcon Esports go for the base defense that they were building up to and they bought time for. As Ethnoff will punish any mistake they see. Now at 2-0, match point for this series. Again, going back to the drawing board here for Falcon Esports.
Falcon at Fnatic on it Philippines, even though they're hyped up, excited team, they're still not afraid to showcase their discipline, their macro gameplay, and their patience up against a team like Falcon Esports. That game was executed to perfection by the whole squad of Super Family.
Okay,
Man, I'm just not sure.
so congratulations the win for the yeah. Do you know Mobile Legends M6? It's ongoing right now. It's in Malaysia.
Thanks, Jose and Jose. A little longer the time
So-
this one went. 17 minutes and
So I
40
improvise
still
the
win
lock.
for Fnatic Onyx Philippines, and
So,
with that, we are
this
at
is-
match point. Gentlemen, it seems like Fnatic Onyx are also capable of
Wait.
swinging it over
Should
in
work.
different Super Friends and King Kong. A little bit of spotlight.
There.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one wasn't really the age of Kelra, but yeah, again, Super Friends and King Kong
Yeah, like
combination.
that.
It's hard to match up
So
with
this is
Detroit,
the
right? Super Mobile, and
Christmas
Executive
bracelet.
Executive,
No,
kind of
not
talked about
bracelet.
while the game was going on. The farm
Um,
rotation from King Kong,
necklace.
able to farm very effectively with this Joy, take the neutral objectives, and also be aggressive. I think he got that first kill
Just
on that.
celebrate.
Hear that, Orange?
But thank you. It's mobile games like esport, electronic sport.
He was aggressive. He was able to attack. He was able to put damage
Electronic
out.
sport, is it?
And that's so important on because
Esport
it's
stands
taking a
for
little bit of time.
electronic.
But because he was able to get some of those early game kills, he was online
Okay.
much faster.
And I think that's the beauty of this draft. by
I'm
Fnatic
playing
Onyx
it too,
Philippines. The fact that they,
my
once
phone.
again, in the second phase
So,
going in,
yeah.
allow it
So
for
we
the
have-
Suyo to come in despite the
These are
stats.
all glass beads,
Saying
green,
otherwise, you
yellows,
should not run
red,
the Suyo into
and
the
blue.
Joy or the Joy into the Suyo.
This
It
is
was
like
the Joy, so,
kind
the
of
draft alone, once
looks
again,
like
allowed for Fnatic Onyx
sea
to
glass,
make the active call
and this is like
and say,
jade.
"Are you sure?"
Looks like
Onyx
jade,
works.
but
This is
it's
over ending up
glass.
with- and
These two.
let's look at the item builds, let's look at the stats.
So Merry Christmas,
This
Merry
one
Christmas
something
necklace.
that was neat.
Necklace.
This was more of a non-starter for Falcon Sports.
Yeah, definitely hard to match.
I
the
don't
pace
think.
of Fnatic Onyx, right?
No, I don't. I will not wear this, but
Aggression versus
it's
endurance.
available
They're very aggressive. This is a 17-minute
for sale.
game, a little bit longer
So
stretch
far I have made 3
But still the same
necklaces.
result, right? Even though Kelra wasn't really the one to get the job done, he played more for survivability on this one, right? He trusted in his teammates, he trusted in King Kong to be able to get those
So
neutral
these are
objectives. And Super Friends, from afar,
Necklaces.
great
Oh, this
effort.
one also, but I'm not so happy with this one. I might redo it.
Right play.
I mean, the
Uh,
fairness, when we saw it so late.
It has this sterling silver S glass and this abalone shell and Amazonite beads.
Game and could get in the midst of that cult altar and just bring everything
Cells
down.
in the
And
middle
King Kong, once he gets hold of
tonight.
Crystal, and, you know,
Oh,
it's-
yeah, I
it's
see that.
There's a problem. Advantage is just too
I-
much for everyone to handle.
Yeah, there
So
they
to answer your question,
there is also in Facebook, I think.
Fair
right? Again, the
So I
amount of
might
AOE and the potential for
redo this
Fnatic
one.
Onyx to come in at many different angles.
But this one are
Fulfill
available
your
now for
formation
sale.
out of position.
And I will do more. I still have a lot of beads.
I'm sure PX7 and the rest of the
More
team
more
prepared for it. It's
beads.
just we really did see it come to fruition. If you ask me,
More.
it feels
And
like
there's
Falcon
more in
actually
there.
just
So
ran back a little bit of what happened in game
that's
one.
what I'll be doing in the next live shows.
We all watched game one and
Just
that
making
wasn't close.
And
jewelries.
it's always challenging. when you
I'm
have
into
fairness.
jewelry
We're not
making
taking
now.
the other team as well because the team was
So,
getting close for fairness with that cool altar.
that would
Requires
be
your team to play close together, right? But Fnatic, they know how to
the
be aggressive.
content
They know how to separate your players, and then you're
of
out of
my
range
next
for the cool altar.
videos.
You're out of range
Oh,
to be
I made
effective on
4
the
already.
play.
This one too, I
And
made it.
see Fnatic take advantage
And I wore this one. I'm wearing this one.
63K.
Yeah, Super Friends is, I mean, continues to be a monster.
So
Very
how
similar
many
to
I
Kelra. Like, no
made?
matter what mage
1,
you
2,
give this man, he is
3,
made
4,
like,
5
when it comes to these
necklaces already.
backline mages, especially the far
But
zone,
I'll be
or the
redoing
Eve
that
with the
other
far zone was
one.
so fun watching
I will
yesterday.
see.
And it was extremely fun watching today. I love how he picks up the flicker. And this flicker, for
So I
Super
think
Friends
that's
at
for
least,
me
is
now. I
almost
don't
never
intend
just
to
about
stay
it is
longer. I
engage,
just wanted
flicker in,
to.
look for the
I
sun, look
collect
for the
blue
play. I mean,
opalescent
isn't it
depression
impressive
class.
flicker?
That
It's a reposition.
that
We've
sounds
seen it in
beautiful,
the
but
last turtle fight, and then we
I
saw
don't
it
know
a
how
few
it
times
looks.
inside Falcon Esports'
Blue
base.
opalescent
And you'll see here
depression.
the gold graph.
The depression
For the
thing,
first
I'm not
what,
so
5,
sure.
6 minutes, it was under control. It
But
seemed like
maybe
Falcon were keeping it
they
close.
look like
And then suddenly,
like
what was
this.
The last turtle, it went for a drop. This is just showcasing Fnatic Onyx
Blue.
understanding of what makes macro work. Because
Oh,
sure,
this-
you take the turtle, but you're losing more
Yeah,
on money.
glass.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? When they're in control, it's very
Oh,
hard for them to let go of that. It goes to show.
yeah.
They're definitely paying attention to the objectives and Falcon.
I'm just using what I
they find a
have
way to
and what I'm
run
getting
that chokehold. It's
from
getting tighter and
lots,
tighter. It's now 2-0.
and I'm redoing some. This actually
I would say
came
honestly,
from
even with that first turtle, it's still
long
not
strands
enough
of net,
control, because remember, they gained
pearls.
them. That first turtle got a bunch of gold plating
So
off
that's
the
what
gold
I'm
tower,
doing. I'm
gold
recycling.
purple, gold purple. They got such a great trade out of that. We're
I'm
able to
just
put
recycling.
back
But this
Zenny
one is
and give
new.
Kelra the
This
advantage
one
in
came
that
from a
gold
bead
plate.
lot I
Even
bought from
when
Gina.
FCON gets some of these objectives,
Gina's
FCON
Glass
never
and
really
Glamour.
loses out, and that's what FCON has to do.
And this one I
Force
bought
them to
here
lose out
locally.
on
I
these
bought,
trades.
there's
I'm wondering if this is
a
an
few
all-time
pieces of
high.
that here.
12.9. For sure, an all-time high, at least in the knockouts. If I'm not mistaken, for this gold lead happening at about
So-
the 14, 15-minute mark of game number
And the
2.
Tiger's eye beads.
Amazing work by Fnatic Onyx Philippines. Definitely in control even more. Ladies and gentlemen, let's award our MVP.
So we'll see
Who could
what
it be?
kind of
Fnatic Onyx Philippines' very own.
vases and bowls. Oh, you're into glass.
The Prince Ramirez.
Oh, man,
Glass it.
definitely well deserved on the far as like I said, the flicker was not.
You
just
should
engaged,
watch. I
it
think
was to
you
engage, and that's exactly
you
what
are
it is.
watching
On
Gina's
as far as the
auctions.
artillery, very hard to
Always
deal with,
brings
and
beautiful
all the damage
glass
necessary to control an
pieces
entire
on her
zone.
channel.
I mean, Super Friends has been flying under the radar of that MVP.
So anyways, thank you so much, Myra, for dropping by. I know it's late from your end in the US, and again, I appreciate you, and I have to go now. Thank you. Bye bye. That's it for me now.
Let's check out the highlights here.